Man, I've wanted to reanimate one of my older videos for the longest time, and apparently, it was the perfect time to do so. I made the original video, called Rolling Fox, on December 21st, 2013, at least according to my video file, and by the time I completed the revamped version of it, it was December 21st, 2019. It's a whole 6 years difference, holy heck. A bit about the old Rolling Fox animation. Originally, it was derived from a meme made around 2012, I think. I got the idea from a user now known as Flightfoot Warrior, who made a video called Rolling Bird to the song Rolling Girl. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure that this was an animation meme, because I can't seem to find many iterations of it other than Feud's Rolling Wolf version. It's been so long I can't even remember who else did the meme.
This meme is already nothing but a memory.
Nonetheless, I was pretty heavily inspired by the both of them. My video ended up being slightly different from theirs because my 6 years younger self was like,
I'm so different than me, this is gonna be my character, and I'm gonna actually color it, and it's gonna be so good, and...
Actually, there's a different version of the Rolling Girl meme that more closely follows the original music video. Y'all probably seen stuff like different shows, video games, and whatever else have their own version of this particular meme. Like I said earlier, this video was supposed to describe my character, Blade's backstory. As you can see, the character herself has changed quite a bit since then, and I'll mention now that her story has changed as well. The whole video was supposed to illustrate the character's emotions while she traveled to find a cure for her ill mentor. And I guess she fails at the end or something. Kind of a waste of time to watch through the end if she dies, but okay. Wait. Anyway, the part I reanimated was a portion near the middle, where she runs through the forest. The lack of frames in this part was atrocious, so I decided to reanimate it. So about the new part. There's a few more steps I added in the middle, but it's all essentially the same process. This is the storyboard. I mostly just planned out the movements, making it somewhat similar to the old part. And don't mind that dusty looking grid, I just drew it so I could tell when to make the character bigger as she approaches the screen. It is by no means accurate, nor do I claim it is, so don't follow these garbage instructions. This is just the process I went through. Also, the original path I animated was weird, cause like, why would she take so many turns when she could just run straight through the forest? It's like one of those things where people hop over fences or something just to like flex on everyone else, when you can just like walk around. So I added a tree line and a log to make the path a little more reasonable. The rough animation here was mainly for making sure that the tail movements weren't jerky and also planning the timing with that pre-jump crouch and the same thing with the second scene's slide and run. This is an extra step, the second pass for the rough animation. Since the part was pretty short, I was able to do this without taking too much time. I was actually going to make this the final draft, but I wasn't very confident in the line work, so I just made it sketchy. Here, I just changed the tail movements and made the smaller details like the eyes, nose, ears, face fur, and expressions more clear and consistent. The final animation just includes some touching up. I did change some timing though, and added like 2 to 3 more frames in between, but that's about it. In the final animation, everything's put together, and the backgrounds were a pain, because why? Why did I have to waste so much time on those trees, man? Oh, and the rain. I had to animate it a few times over, but I think it's... well, I mean, it's there, so... yeah. Ooh, but I did use motion blur for the first time. It was much easier than I imagined, so that's something I can use later. For the edits, I just changed the tone to make it more blue, and I added a glow effect. So for comparison, did I improve? Bruh, I better have. If I've been animating for 6 years, there's gotta be at least some improvements. Otherwise, I'd be scared, like, bro, what have you been doing for 6 years to not improve at all? Like, what? Overall though, I'm pretty happy with the final product. It was nice to see how much I've changed art-wise, and I enjoyed reminiscing about my past animations. Alright, well, that's about it, gamers. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Wait. Y'all hear something?